Hello, Virgos. If you are returning, welcome back and thank you for your support. If you are new, thank you for joining me today. This is going to be your monthly reading for February of 2021. That's for Virgo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, so feel free to cross-watch for the other signs in your chart as well. Please do keep in mind that this is general reading and it may not resonate with everybody, so keep what does and put aside what doesn't. With that being said, let's see what the cards have in store for you for the month of February. Okay. So first we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. With this card, I feel like you have been feeling very stagnant lately, very stuck. You have been having a lot of blocks in a lot of areas in your life when it comes to creativity, mood, connecting with other people, and even in spirituality. And this is very frustrating for you because I see you trying to force your way around it and break through, only to be met with another wall. It's like feeling like your energy is constantly being drained by someone or something, but not being able to pinpoint from whom or what to be able to overcome it. And I'm getting really heavy mental fog and exhaustion that makes you have absolutely no drive, no determination to do anything but be robotic day to day, and a big sense of frustration that you just can't shake it off because you know that there's so much more that you need to get done. Spirit is coming through and saying that this is happening for a reason. They had to do this to force you to take a break. They needed to stop you and slow you down to get you to not only take some downtime that you just so desperately needed, but to force you to think deeper and pay more attention to something in particular. But they're also saying that once this realization hits you, once you figure out what that particular thing is, they will start lifting those blocks and you will be able to move forward. And they're giving me that once you do figure it out and they do start to remove those blocks, you are going to be shot forward like a rocket. It's going to move very fast. So they are doing this so you will be prepared. What's coming is going to take a lot of time and a lot of your energy from you. So you need this resting period, is what they're telling me. And I also have to say, Virgo, that quite a few extra cards came out for you this month. So they definitely have a lot that they want you to know. Something big is definitely coming in for you. And then we have the moon. Yeah, here we go. The moon card, it's all about psychic awakening and dreams coming true. You are realizing something. Your third eye is opening up and things are becoming more clear and in focus for you. Once this happens, and I feel this will be earlier on in February when it does, they will start to move those blocks as you gain clarity. Any loneliness and confusion you may have been feeling will slowly slip away with your realization. The trying emotional journey is coming to an end with this. They are asking you to trust them and relinquish control. Let it go and let things happen. Let yourself be guided and they will lead you to exactly where you need to be at this moment. I feel like this is big though. I keep saying it, but it's like it has been divinely determined for you. The universe is aligning for you right now. You are not going to want to shy away from this, Virgo. You need to face your fears and release that control, that worry of the unknown if you don't always have that firm grip on the reins. This is what they are trying to teach you with those blocks. You can't control everything. Some things you just need to loosen your grip and say to the world, okay, I trust you. Guide me to where I need to be, and it will lead you to some amazing places. You need to learn to trust, Virgo. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Once you start letting go and allow them to lead you, a deep sense of peace is going to wash over you and abundance will start flowing in. You will feel more grounded, more solid in yourself. Things around you will start to click and there will be a lot more understanding. And with this new understanding, you will be able to look at situations from all angles and possibilities, and you will be able to step in the right direction for you by being able to see all these aspects of each possible outcome. They're giving me a visualization like I'm standing in front of multiple doors, and you're able to open those doors and watch what would happen in that timeline. Like for a particular situation, if you would open these doors, door number 1 will lead to outcome A, and door number 2 will lead to outcome B, and so on. Once you find the right door for you with the outcome that you want, you will be able to choose that door and walk through it. This is going to be an incredible ability for you. This is a gift from your guides for all your hard work. This is your reward for getting through all those challenges in your past, for opening up, giving them your trust, and allowing them to guide you. Yeah, I'm only 3 cards in, and already this is an amazing read, Virgo. A lot of options are going to be thrown at your feet. I have the feeling, of butterflies in my stomach. Like this is actually going to be very exciting for you. Prince of Cups in reverse. You are releasing a lot of emotional baggages here. And I don't feel that this has to do with other people, but it has to do with yourself. You will be going through a lot of shadow work on yourself, changing your view on how you see yourself, your confidence, your self-image, releasing self-doubt, getting rid of all the negative labels that you put on yourself that are completely undeserving. And you are starting to see with a lot more clarity as well. We all need to stop being so harsh on ourselves. We are always our own worst critics, and that needs to change. We are only human. We are all flawed. We are not perfect, and we never will be. We can only continue to be the best version of ourselves that we can be. We make our mistakes, we learn from them, and we continue to grow. So allow yourself to make those mistakes and don't crap on yourself for when that happens. Our mistakes and flaws are what makes us uniquely us. It's what forms who we are. And this card, being in reverse, he is facing back to the moon card. And you see the moon? In both those cards, they're the same. You have that strong connection to the world of dreams. Pay attention to them. Messages and guidance are there. This will also open up a floodgate to your inspiration, your drive, and your creativity as well. He is saluting the moon, and the moon is illuminating your path. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Now with this card in reverse, it usually means you are having difficulty finding balance in your life, which is true for you currently or in your recent past, but they are telling me that this is changing. You will no longer be juggling things in your life. You will become solid and stable, direct on your path. You know what's for you and what is not, so you will be dropping what you know will not serve you. And it's just taking up your energy and time, and instead focusing it on what matters and what will get you to where you want to be. They're being very direct with that. Drop what is not serving you and leave it behind. Again, very direct and to the point, no BS. Just do it, I'm getting with that. Three of Cups. Yeah, celebration. There it is. A lot of happiness here, Virgo. A lot of really good, uplifting, positive energy. It's like you're just bursting at the seams with it, radiating and glowing. You are in your power here. Very hopeful for the future as you can now see where it is actually heading and celebrating your accomplishments. And you have come a long way, Virgo. You have overcome a lot of obstacles in your path to get here. So enjoy it. You will also be energetically attracting a lot of positive, beneficial relationships at this time too, with your radiating energy. New friendships, business partners, even some loving relationships for some of you. You are putting this beautiful energy out into the world, and it is attracting the same in turn, like a magnet, like a moth to the flame. You are bright, Virgo. Let yourself shine. Justice. Being true to yourself and your own nature. As I said before, you are doing the shadow work and releasing the negative labels, realizing who you truly are rather than unjustly putting yourself down. You are coming into yourself here, finally being fair to yourself, giving yourself compassion. You see the good qualities in you and you're building on them, using them for your greater good, balancing the scales in your favor. I also see you're not tolerating any injustice from others towards you anymore as well. You know your worth, and you are making it a point to no longer allow anyone to take advantage. You either put them in their place as a true Virgo does with fact and truth that they cannot dispute, or you just simply walk away. You do not allow them to penetrate your energetic field and muddle up your peace. They are giving me that sign of putting up your hand and saying, nope, that's enough. And being done with it. Which is good, Virgo. Stand up for yourself with honesty and integrity. The Lovers. This is interesting. There is love here, but I'm also getting the feeling of having a choice. You have more than one person coming towards you, and you will have the option to choose who is best suited for you. Make your decision wisely here, Virgo. Trust your heart and your instincts. If something seems off with someone, trust that gut feeling and get to the root of it. Put that justice card to use. They need to be open and honest with you, have pure intentions, and step up to the plate or move on. Four of Swords in reverse. A period of isolation ending. This card fits right in with the rest of your reading. Trusting in your guides and releasing control to them. Being true to yourself and releasing those blocks. celebrating your victories and allowing new relationships to come in. Things are moving forward. Even little things that do come up will not seem so difficult to overcome, and you will be able to move past them quickly. Emerging from lack and into abundance. But be aware of your thoughts and keep them positive at this time, as you will be manifesting things to come in your near future almost on reflex. Well, let's see what's going on in your oracle cards here and what they have to say. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. As Virgos, we like to pay attention to detail, and sometimes we can be so hyper-focused on the little things that we miss the bigger picture. They are asking you to step back and to have a broader scope of what is in front of you. You need to see it in its entirety as a whole rather than breaking it down into little pieces. Only then will you get the true answers to your questions that have been keeping you stuck and stagnant. Once you are able to see it clearly, then take action, knowing that's what needs to be done. Remember to face your fears of uncertainty. Trust your guides and release control. They are putting the answers there in front of you, like little breadcrumbs. You need to follow them. When you feel the blocks come up, stop for a moment and listen. They are putting them there for a reason, and you need to pay attention. Take a break, meditate, look at all aspects of the situation, and then the bigger picture. Expect powerful change. New moon and eclipse. Yes. So solidifying what I have been saying throughout your reading, you are going to be rocketing forward to amazing things. This card is confirmation that your dreams will come true for you. Your guides are giving you that in your face, no doubt sign, this is coming. They keep saying, trust, trust, trust. Trust in them. They are working for you in divine timing. This is meant for you, and it is coming. I'm almost getting emotional with the energy of it. It's overwhelming happiness for you, Virgo. Powerful energies are at work here. Your new beginning is just on the horizon. Things may come up that are jarring and uncomfortable, but they are paving the way to something better. What is happening for a reason, and it will come to light. Forget about the past and move forward. This is an important turning point. Divine intervention is sucking you out of your ego and shoving you right into the right direction. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. This card is about dreams and links with the moon card. It's also about romance and soulmates, which links to the Lover's card. It's about new starts, again and again, solidifying what I have been saying throughout this entire reading. They are really pushing this reading in your face, repeating again about manifesting instinctively so you keep your thoughts positive. Just as this card says, meditate and contemplate. Look at and aim for the bigger picture. Use your intuition to help guide your way. See those breadcrumbs your guides are laying down for you to follow. It's time to step out of your logical mind right now, because that is not going to serve you. They are asking you to surrender and allow it to happen, to trust the process. Breathe. Going back to the new moon in Pisces, stop, breathe, meditate, calm yourself. What you have been waiting for is coming towards you. For these cards as well, I will be reading from the book, because this is a new deck for me. Breathe, number 29. Patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, and trust. Patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course. Meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop to smell the roses, breathe in the sunlight, and release the darkness, and miracles will appear. Don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there is no need for tension. Savor the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. Prosperity messages. You have worked long and hard. Your dreams are coming to fruition, and you want to hurry things along. You are the slow one, moving languidly, yet still progressing right now, in a rhythm dictated by your authentic nature, the essence of your dream, and the will of the universe. Slow and steady wins the race. You will indeed win if you relax. Stay the course, trust your intuition, and breathe. Inertia, laziness, and apathy are signs not of slowing down, but of decay and lifelessness. Wake up and do something to shake this off. Go outside for some air. A walk in nature will remind you that all of life is ensouled and magical. Get some exercise. Move out of your head and into your body. And breathe in deeply. Each breath is precious. New life. Exactly what your entire reading has been about. They are solidifying it here. So again, I'm going to read from the book for this card. New life. Birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight, birds return home and sing their glorious song. And nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. All your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is a time of good fortune. New energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetness and vibrancy only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. You have every reason to be optimistic right now, as things seem to fall into place magically. New opportunities remind you that abundance is available to you. Delight in the bounty that begins to appear in surprising forms. Stay curious and know that your hopes and dreams are being fulfilled. It's as if new life suddenly infuses your projects, work, and creative ideas with a kind of electricity that crackles with exciting potential. Fortune is smiling on you. You must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit you may not know something. You are at the beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. Be immersed in the newness of it all, and don't try to rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here now. Life loves you. Yep. Relinquish control and allow your guides to show you the way. They will bring it in for you. Mending. Yeah. Going back to the Prince of Cups in reverse and the Justice card. Working on yourself. Releasing of emotional blockages. Throwing away the negative labels. Doing the work to mend and heal yourself. Number 52. Mending. Forgiveness. Making amends. Healing after arguments. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal. The pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends with others. Set yourself free. You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do. Even if you're not aware of it, the energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. Everyone makes mistakes, especially when you want something very badly. You may come to realize that in chasing after a pretty shiny thing, you lost sight of long-term sustainable prosperity. Sometimes you make choices that look good at first, but ultimately lead to the loss or failure. Again, talking about the bigger picture, needing to look at the bigger picture. It's time to forgive yourself and others. Don't blame anyone else. You get to start again, wiser and more mature. The journey to true abundance can be bumpy. Make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way, especially yourself. Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you. Let go and learn from this. You are now that much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective. Heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Our grief strips away our masks and loosens our tight hold on our separateness, where we view ourselves as I and the world as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves as part of a larger scheme, opening us up to sympathy, empathy, and dependence on others in the moment when we can't hold ourselves together. And it leads to us becoming one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering is part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You will never be left behind. You are loved, now more than ever, by Spirit who does not want you to feel alone. One day you will look back and know this truth. And I feel that this truth, you're gonna know it sooner than you realize, Virgo, if you take their advice to let go and to allow them to guide you. Well, they're telling me that that's it, Virgo. That's what you were needing to know. Amazing, amazing read. So much good positive energy here. You have something great coming in for you. Do not block this from coming in for you. You want this. Do as they ask. Let go and trust. And with that being said, Virgo, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support is very much appreciated and lets me know that these messages are reaching people and keeps me doing them. Again, thank you so much, and until next time, much peace, love, and light, because it's coming for you. Take care, Virgo.